Hello guys, welcome back. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to secure the future video. Brothers and sisters, as you watch this, know it that it is God who vindicates. Yes, let it be in your minds.
I actually believe that we don't have genuine prophets anymore in this world. But hear this, Prophet Angel is the only prophet that I've sat down with, and I've given him this challenge, and I've said to him, may you please prove to me the genuinity of your prophetic gift. He did not even waste time. Guess what he did? He asked me to go and sit next to my mom, and then I called him. I called him sitting next to my mother. He said he's not going to prophesy to me, because if he prophesies to me, I'm going to probably think that maybe somebody told him things about me. Then he said, sit next to your mother. He started talking to my mother, prophesying to my mother, my biological mother. Started prophesying to my mother. My mother is not on WhatsApp. My mother is not on Facebook, not on Instagram. My mother is always in the house. My mother does not even have friends that I can even try to link with Ambassador Prophet Uebert Angel. As I was sitting there, he started prophesying to my mother, accurately telling her things that happened many years ago during the time of war. That's when he started. He even mentioned that my mother climbed a tree when it was a time of war, and there were people who were moving around collecting young girls and young men to go to war, and my mother climbed a tree and she hid in a tree. He even mentioned the name of that tree. Now, I was just sitting there in shock, asking myself, is this real? How did he know? How did he kept on going. He kept on going. The day that my grandmother died, he mentioned it. The day that my grandfather died, he mentioned it. The day that my father died, he mentioned it. The day that things that were happening between my mother and my father, when my father was still alive, my mother was crying and sobbing tears. I've never seen my mother in tears like that. Now this is Prophet Uebert Angel prophesying and saying all these things. I began to think, as a man who reasons and as a man who loves to reason so much, I realized something. I realized something about this man. I dropped the call and I asked my mother, is this true? My mother was like, this is very true. Extremely true. This is so true. I have never in my life shared all this information that this man was speaking on video, that this man was speaking on this phone. I've never shared this information with anybody. I was shocked. I can boldly say with no shadow of doubt, Prophet Uebert Angel is a true prophet of God, who hears from God, who carries a genuine, extremely beyond genuine prophetic unction from above. His prophetic gift. We can argue about so many things. We can argue about this, argue about that, argue about a lot of things, but when it comes to his prophetic gift, take it from me. My name is J. Israel. Hear it from me. That man is a prophet. That man is a prophet. That man hears from God. That man hears. For a second, as I was sitting there listening to my mother confirming the prophecies, my mother said to me, in our language, my mother said to me, I don't know what this man uses to prophesy. I don't know what this man uses, because my mother is from a background of a white garment. So she's an old woman. She has her own mind and her own thinking. She said to me, I don't know what this man uses to prophesy. I don't know what this man, how he gets this information, from which spirit that he's using, but I can tell you, my son. This is what my mother said to me. I can tell you, my son, this is the man that you're supposed to follow. This is the man that you're supposed to be with. This is the man. Never leave this man for any reason. As soon as my mother said that, I called Ambassador. I said, Papa, I'm coming back home. I said, I'm coming back home. I've been a skeptic for years. I've met people who claimed they could prophesy, but I have never given them a challenge that I gave to Prophet Uebert Angel. And to think that he even accepted the challenge, to me, I was surprised. Because to some prophets, if you tell them, you say you are a prophet, so prophesy to me, they'll tell you, no, the Spirit does not come now. You have to wait for, I prophesy as the Spirit of God leads. I have to wait for God to speak and then I'll speak. He did not even say that. And I'm giving you this challenge right now. If you say that your pastor is a prophet, and he claims to be a prophet, and he says that he's a prophet, be like J. Israel. The same challenge that I gave to Ambassador Prophet Angel, go and give it to your prophet also, so that you may have confidence in what he says. As soon as I called him, I said, I'm coming back home. I don't know what you think about me, Prophet Angel. Go and give it to your prophet also, so that you may have confidence in what he says. As soon as I called him, I said, I'm coming back home. I don't know what you think about me. I know a lot has happened, but I'm coming back home. And he said to me, I don't know why you are saying you are coming back home, because according to me, you've always been home. In as much as you've been whatever that you've been, but according to me, you've always been home. That's what he said to me. I was shocked. That's a father. That is a father. In this dispensation, in Christianity, in this religion called Christianity, in this dispensation of time, I can listen. Even Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa himself, even Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, a prophet who is well respected by many people across the world, spoke. There is a video. He spoke and he said, Prophet Uebert Angel
we humbly thank you for your support on our YouTube channel. So here we share Christian materials from all God's generals of our times.